On my mountain goat hunt, I was hunting really close to the Columbia Glacier. It was an early hunt in my career and very exciting hunt. Actually, one of my first successful true adventure hunts. Definitely first successful mountain hunt, because I shot my mountain goat really years before I ever even went sheep hunting.
Mountain goat hunting, in a way, is my least favorite type of hunting. I've never been on a successful archery mountain goat hunt that I have not at least once been terrified for my life.
Brett! Brett! That was a good try, huh, Brett? It was a good try. We were that close. That's as close as you can get without not getting one. In horrible weather. It's about a 3-hour walk back to the tents. Brett! Brett! Good try. That's why it's mountain goat hunting. It ain't easy. Kill arrow. We're gonna put it in something.
They can be very, very difficult to hunt. They live in some very difficult, very, very steep terrain. Every mountain goat hunt is not difficult, but I would say that the majority are.
I've never been on a successful mountain goat hunt that I didn't have to spend at least one night out unplanned with no tent, sleeping bag, anything like that.
Mountain goat's sort of like sheep hunting, except I think the goats live in much steeper and more dangerous areas than sheep do.
Take everything that you learned in the past, you have to use it all, you know. Stuff in the mountains like sheep and goats, because it's the toughest type of bow hunting a person can do.
You spot a mountain goat that you can get up on and you work at it, they're fairly easy to stalk into range on. They're fairly large animals. They're bigger than you think they are, and they offer a fairly large kill zone and make for a pretty easy shot, and they die quick. But they also live on cliffs, and if you make a shot on a mountain goat, it's possible that he could fall off a cliff, and it's happened to me.
There you go. Now you can go straight.
And there's nothing worse than spending 8 or 9 days facing me, man. I had to put it a little back. To shoot a mature billy, a Pope and Young billy, and have him fall off a mountain 600, 700, or 1,000 feet on a cliff and just basically be destroyed. Adventure bow hunter, man. That's what it's all about. Look at this, we're on top of the world.
One of the other problems with a goat is doing one of these down the mountain and breaking the horns off. That's basically luck.
Get this bow down. Oh, Brad, look at that.
He's pretty banged up, all right.
Look at that. His horn's broken off over here, bent down. This end tip's broken off. It's a wonder it isn't worse. He took some banging up. His face is broken. Oh man, just disappointing.
It's a shame.
Yep.
It's such a beautiful animal.
Mountain goat hunting is in the most rugged country there is, let's face it. You know, it's straight up here. And if you can see behind us, that cliff, we arrowed that goat up on the very top there.
Typically on a goat hunt, you get landed on a lake or out in the ocean. Start out at 0 elevation. The first couple miles can be traveling gravel bars and fairly easy traveling. Then you start up through the brush, up into the alpine areas. The brush is alders, salmonberries, devil's club. It can be really thick in places, really hard to get through.
Another thing that you don't think about on a mountain goat hunt that exists and is difficult is the brush line that you must traverse to get into the alpine. And as you climb up and have to go through the alder patch and go through the thick brush to get up into the alpine, you're going to find out that it's not only steep and slippery, but it's just incredibly tangled.
I think you can come right over on the top of him. I can,
craggy over there too, backing along that side.
yeah, that should provide some cover for us. I'll put on my suit and I'll try to get down below him.
We used a trick in our hunt that really made it successful, I think. And what happened was Dennis put this white suit on and basically crawled on all fours out below the goat. To talk to guides and outfitters who specialize in mountain goat hunting, you'll find that mountain goats are probably one of the animals that hunters give up on the easiest. In other words, a hunter will take a bow and go on a mountain goat hunt, and on the second day shoot it with a rifle, the guide's rifle, and just be done. And it's because of the stresses of altitude that these animals live in, and also just the sheer amount of work that's involved.
Good hit.
And I ran all the way to the end and looked down, and I could see him running down below. And he ran down into a little creek area and disappeared. And it was just a perfect opportunity. I didn't let him get up on all fours. I drew back and I shot him right behind the front shoulder. He jumped off of this cliff right there, just bailed off. When Dennis come up to the top and he goes, what happened? What happened? And I said, we got us our goat, man, we got him.
He's huge. He's down. Look at this big mountain goat. He's a billy and he's snow white. He's got big, thick hair. It's almost like a lion's mane here. And look at his beard. Look at the horns. Mature billy. Mountain goats, they live in some of the toughest country on the planet. I would really urge anybody who was thinking about going on a sheep hunt to try mountain goat hunting first. Well, for one, it's a lot less expensive. And another thing is, it's just like sheep hunting. So if you can be successful with a bow and arrow on a mountain goat, you're gonna be successful on a sheep hunt. It's an awesome, awesome experience.